Engineering isn't just for the guys.
Okay, Brad Wills live in North Park with the details on the new robotics team at Our Lady of Peace. Mr. Wills, good morning.
You know what's pretty cool, you guys, is we were coming in this morning, and this is the oldest high school, by the way, in San Diego. As we were coming in, you can see the history as we traveled through North Park, and then we ended up here. And this is a place we want to talk about the history. And if you've never, I'm sure you've heard of OLP, but have you ever been inside this school? Have you ever some of that history? We're going to show you on the wall here, right when you walk through the door, and I'm going to bring in Dr. Lauren Leck. She's the head of school. She can talk about some of the history we see on the wall here, because early in the morning, it's so cool to see where we've come from and where we are now. So talk about the early days of the school.
Yeah, so we were founded in 1882. We were the first high school in San Diego, and for 136 years, we've been educating young women.
That's amazing. So that was a long time ago, right?
It was just a couple of years.
1852. Long time ago. So as you walk through, as I mentioned this door in particular right here, there's some history on the wall. So we look at some of the pictures, the black and whites. What was it like back then? Do you know how many students? I'm gonna put you on the spot. How many students back then, and where are we now?
Yeah, so I think in those early years in 1882 is we saw maybe 4 or 5 graduates in those first classes, now to over 185 graduates per year.
Wow.
Yeah, and when we started, we were K-12, we were a boarding school, and over the years, the needs of San Diego have shifted.
And here we are now. Raul and Shelley mentioned the STEM program. We talk about robotics. STEM program, what is that exactly, in case the folks at home don't know?
Yeah, so STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. And as we look at the career paths of women today, we know that we need more women in these fields. I think women represent maybe 25% in these industries.
I want to get back to that in just a second here, but I want to take you over here, because this, as you were explaining to me a minute ago, as we talked about the history, talk about what this is on the wall right here and what this kind of symbolizes.
Yeah, so this is not your grandma's doily. And oftentimes we think of lace as that antique thing. But if you go back to 1650 France, when these sisters of St. Joseph of Carondelet were teaching women how to make lace, this was one of the highest technological skills of the time.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that translates to where we are now. We're talking about the STEM program, and we have some of the young ladies right here who some will be moving on as they're seniors. But talk about the program and what these girls are doing.
So our key is about of electives and providing them opportunities to see it so they can believe they can be it.
Okay. Can we talk to some of them?
Yeah.
I mean, they're up here. I walked in a minute ago, and they're all sitting here, and I said, is this normal time for you? And they're no. So I'm going to have you introduce yourself real quick, and then tell me about the STEM program. Go ahead.
So hi, my name is Gabrielle Pasqua. I am a senior at the Academy, and I would say the first time I've ever gotten interested in genetics specifically is because my family, they're both immigrants from the Philippines, and they never had access to such technologies that we have here in America.
Okay.
Yeah, and on both sides of the family, I have uncles and aunts who have been born with genetic defects, and now that I'm here in America, I'm glad that I'm able to have the option to study so that we can progress in this future.
Isn't that amazing? You could do it in high school and take it right into college. Very cool. What was your name?
Nicole Bruno. I'm also a senior.
Okay, and you were talking about maybe doing biology, taking this into the biology, maybe going into college with that sort of education pushing in?
Yes, and I hope to have a career in the medical field because it's something that I've always enjoyed ever since a little girl. So.
Well, look at you. You speak so well for being up so early this morning. And you are?
Hi, I'm Jilly. I'm a senior as well.
And what do you, what's the future look like for you, do you think, so far?
Yeah, I'm definitely looking towards like the medical field as well. And this summer I had the opportunity to do an internship at UCSD in oncofertility.
Yes.
That I got through OLP. So I was really excited about that, and that's kind of where I'm looking towards.
Phenomenal program. We're kind of running out of time, but I still want to introduce you guys and tell me what year you are.
I'm Jenna Beck, and I'm a junior this year.
Go, Jenna.
I'm Alana Hine, and I'm a junior this year.
Well, Alana, all right, so nice to see you, ladies. Thanks so much for getting up so early. So we talked about the STEM program, and now we're going to take you to robotics. So we'll do that coming up in the next hour. Are you guys hanging out for that? Do we know? Or are they there for the robotics?
We have a whole different group of
Whole different group. So, well, thank you so much, and best of luck to you in the future. You're going to do big and bright things. I can tell already. Yeah, go get them. Okay, guys, we'll get San Diego's oldest high school.
Wow.
Robotics coming
Oldest
up.
high school?
Not like that, but
Yeah, no, I got it.
right.
Yeah. That was a very impressive young lady.
Right?
Wow, well spoken and okay, back.